How to fetch Azure service parameters for your dashboard via API. In today's digital era, integrating various cloud services into a unified dashboard is crucial for effective monitoring and decision-making. If you are leveraging Azure services, fetching service parameters via an API can significantly streamline this process. This guide will guide you through the steps involved in fetching Azure service parameters for your dashboard through API calls. Understanding Azure Services Integration. Azure offers a vast range of services, from virtual machines and databases to AI services. These services provide various parameters and metrics that can be pivotal for understanding their performance and status. Fetching these parameters via an API automates the monitoring and helps in creating an integrated dashboard that provides real-time insights. Why use APIs to fetch Azure service parameters? APIs are essential for automating data retrieval, simplify the process of fetching data without manual intervention. Real-time monitoring, ensure that your dashboard displays up-to-date information. Enhanced analytics, analyze historical data and trends based on continuous data feed. Operational efficiency, automate repetitive tasks and focus on more strategic activities. Steps to fetch parameters via API. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to fetch Azure Service Parameters via API. 1. Register an application in Azure AD. To begin, you need to register an application in Azure Active Directory (AD) to access the API. This involves navigating to the Azure AD section in the Azure portal, registering a new application, configuring required permissions to access Azure services. 2. Authenticate the application. Next, authenticate your application using OAuth 2.0. This typically involves generating a client secret and client ID, acquiring an access token using the client credentials. 3. Make API calls. With the access token, you can start making API calls to Azure services. For instance, use the Azure Monitor API to fetch metrics and logs. Use other specific service APIs like Azure Storage, Azure SQL Database, etc. 4. Parse and display data. Upon fetching the data, parse the JSON responses and integrate them into your dashboard. This might involve reading and interpreting metrics, displaying data in graphical formats, setting up alerts based on specific conditions. Example API request. Here's an example API request fetching metrics from the Azure Monitor API. Response handling. After a successful API call, handle the JSON response to extract the required parameters. Utilize this data to update your dashboard in real time, providing valuable insights and improving decision-making. Conclusion. Fetching Azure Service Parameters through APIs integrates seamlessly with your dashboard, providing real-time, automated, and enhanced insights into your cloud services. By following the steps outlined above, you can efficiently streamline this process, ensuring that you have a comprehensive view of your Azure environment, which is crucial for making informed decisions. Enhance your dashboard by leveraging Azure APIs and transform the way you monitor and manage your cloud infrastructure.